We are gathered here today to speak in strong opposition and give our remarks to the Trump attack on transgender children and youth in schools. We want to make it very clear that here in California, we do not stand for discrimination. We stand for acceptance and love.
What this move does do is to send a dangerous message to transgender youth that it's not safe to be who you are. And transgender people, obviously, and transgender youth face extremely high disparities. Half of transgender youth have been verbally harassed, and a quarter of them have been physically attacked. And transgender youth need more, not less, protections. It's just critical that California stands up and reaffirms in this moment our commitment to protecting transgender people and transgender youth specifically. And just in closing, I would just say to my transgender community that as Loretta Lynch said, we see you, and you are loved and wonderful, and we will never stop fighting for you.
The current administration is sending a dangerous message to school administrators and to students themselves that the well-being and safety of transgender students is not worthy of protection. However, it is important to remember that legal protections for transgender students remain in place. The Constitution still protects them, as does Title IX's prohibition on discrimination on the basis of sex. This means that schools that fail to protect the rights of all students, including transgender students, still face liability in court. In addition, here in California, LGBT students are protected under the nation's strongest anti-discrimination laws. It is our hope that California can serve as an example for other states to show that protecting all students, including transgender students, helps to ensure a safe learning environment where all students can thrive.
We will leave no stone unturned. We will ensure that we have a type of protections in this state for the most vulnerable in our communities. In particular, when you think about this egregious attack on transgender youth, think about it, what it might be like to be transgendered and a young person in our schools, trying to find themselves, find their identity, and trying to make sense of this world. And you have the administration, and all by reports, indicating that the Secretary of Education fought and said, we might not think that this is appropriate, and yet the president doubles down on this attack on the most vulnerable. This is abhorrent, and we will not stand for it. We also may make it very clear that if there is any Californians that would like to seek assistance, we have a number here. If you know of anybody that has been affected by this order, please call this number, 916-442-0185, which is a number, and we will ensure that you will get the type of resources that you would need to be protected.